One of the structures lost to the Creek Fire is the Huntington Lake Volunteer Fire Station. Yesterday, I toured the damage with Brother Chris, who is the fire chief for Huntington Lake. He told me replacing everything that was lost will take years. And that means years the community is without first responders who can get to them quickly. The fire chief in Huntington Lake thinks a fire tornado swept through this area, not only burning everything in its path, but also ripping up trees. And just to show you how powerful this thing was, I'm 5'8". This tree is at least 3 times my height, and it toppled down like it was nothing.
Look at the glass. It's made for heat in an oven, right?
I walked around with Huntington Lake Volunteer Fire Chief Chris Donnelly as he looked out at what had been his home for decades.
Where Brother Jack is standing, that was our crew quarters. And so we had 2 bedrooms there and a little sitting room. And we prided ourselves as trying to be in the fire engine and rolling within 2 minutes.
So I'm looking to see what I can find.
Brother Jack searched for remnants of handmade pottery his mother had created over the years.
You know, before anybody got here, the Jays would be pecking at all the butter. So she made these covers for the butter dishes.
The Huntington Lake Volunteer Fire Department is funded entirely through donations. Getting enough money for a new building is already a lofty goal. Having to replace everything inside it makes the mission that much harder.
We think we've probably lost $50,000 to $70,000 worth of equipment that was in here. You know, just wildland clothes like I'm wearing today. This can cost as much as $400 a set, and our structure gear can be $1,500 to $1,800, and all that was hanging in the firehouse. Firefighters
were able to evacuate some of their equipment and store it at this station a few miles further east, so fortunately a few of the fire engines are okay. Brother Chris says the community should be okay for the winter. That gear is safe. But the fire department responds mostly to medical calls. Station 62 doesn't have crew quarters and is much further west than what used to be the first out station.
What happens next summer is really our big question right now. The lake is about 7 to 8 miles long, so that's way too far to be able to effectively get on scene quickly enough. It's a big thing. It's going to be a challenge. If you are able to help out the Huntington Lake Volunteer Fire Station, you can do so through a link we have attached to this story on our website. Just go to kmph.com.